Hi everybody, my name's Artist Curse, and welcome to Duck Detective: The Secret Salami. I've had this in my queue for a little while, been getting things done slowly but surely. Still new at this, so we're learning. Let's get started. Would you like dialogue to auto advance? Yes. I'll go with detective mode.
Life wasn't easy. I was a freshly divorced duck, not able to pay next month's rent. Not that I had paid for it this month yet. My brain felt foggy, and I was trying to remember, where did all my money go? I had to retrace last night's steps.
Deductions are a vital part of the detective's work. Find clue words by questioning persons and inspecting your surroundings. Enter clue words into the blank spaces to solve deductions. Okay. Okay. I'm going to actually bring this down a tiny bit. There we go. Alright, let's see.
I won't be needing this badge anymore. I guess I can keep it as a souvenir. My new job as the duck detective isn't going any better, though. Well, if things keep going badly, I could always sell it online. This fresh smell. Oh, sweet, spongy loaf. Oh, you keep me safe at night.
What the heck?
I took that photo of her in a secluded tulip field. We spoke for hours under the stars that night. And now, she doesn't even answer my texts.
Okay, tulips was added to our,
No messages. I can't believe Anna actually filed the divorce papers.
That's a clue.
Second overdue notice. I wonder at what point they start kicking people out. I have everything I need to solve this now.
And, no. The detective. Anna. 2 or fewer things are wrong. Is it?
Not my proudest moment, but the toast helps me to forget. Anna! I'm a different duck now. I haven't had a slice of bread in weeks. You have to believe me! Oh. Yeah, you're speaking to the duck detective. Let's discuss this in person. I'll be there in an hour.
That's funny.
I spent more than half of my remaining cash on the bus fare. And here I was, in front of Bear Bus Office. Some sort of rundown call center. I better crack this case, or I won't even have enough money to make it back home.
Take a look at this.
New bus route starting in August. Visit the scenic mountains of Salsicha. I'd always tell Anna we'd go there one day.
What are you protesting?
I'm staying here until I get my money back. Bear bus? Huh, more like scam bus.
Ask for details.
You, sound unhappy.
You bet I am. Their stupid buses always arrive late. I came back from a work trip to the west and arrived here at 3 in the morning. And they don't even want to give me a refund.
How much did you pay?
2 schmark. But that's not the point! It's about the principle.
Anything up here? No. I'm searching. I'm exploring. I'm searching and exploring. There's something up here. Can't get through there yet. That's as far as I could go here. Nothing in the road. Except me. Okay, so it looks like the last one's up here.
I could already tell based on her face that the receptionist was a tough one. She wouldn't make life easy for me. But I had to make my way into the office.
I'm making a mess of things. I want to tip this over.
I'm the duck detective. I'm here to investigate a case.
Okay. Do you work here?
No.
Well, then I can't let you in.
But I've been hired by someone from Bearbus.
Who hired you?
I didn't catch their name.
Listen, buddy. You better get out of here, or I'll have to call security.
There's always more to people than you might think. I should take a closer look and figure out what she's about.
Use a magnifying glass to find clues and press A to uncover them. Tear. Sad. Keychain. Wittenheimer. Okay.
Detective work isn't easy. You need to pay attention to everything you see and hear. There must have been something I overlooked.
Leave.
I had to reevaluate every piece of evidence again. I was sure I would be able to crack this.
You're still here?
I'll leave you alone.
I'm missing something. Yes, I am. The 7th today. Okay.
Tomorrow is Friday. Need to remember to collect my dry cleaning. These are quite mundane. I'm surprised nobody wrote something more scandalous.
It's important to work out a suspect's name to crack out the case. Enter their first and last name into the slots below their portrait in your journal suspect page. Okay. Sophie Heimer.
I should be able to figure out what's going on with her. I need to check my notes in the deduction.
Sophie is feeling sad because nobody has remembered her birthday.
Ah, that's why she's making such a face. I should try and cheer her up.
You're still here?
Happy birthday.
I'm just here to wish you a happy birthday.
How did you know?
Just another one of Duck Detective's great deductions.
Huh? Anyway, that was really nice of you. No one else remembered. Can you believe it? If you know my birthday, you must have a connection to someone here. Here's the keycard to the office.
The stained carpets and peeling wallpaper exuded a stench of stale coffee and abandoned dreams. I knew I couldn't stay long, or it would rub off on me.
This is the last straw! Fredderson needs to be fired!
I'll see what I can do. Who are you? Do you have a problem? If you have one, just call our damn hotline.
I'm Eugene McQuacklin, the Duck Detective. A client hired me to investigate a case.
Why didn't you just say so? It's time we put an end to the awful lunch theft. All we need to fire him is some evidence for the upper management. I'll be in my office.
First, I had to find out who works here and what their jobs are. I needed to find my client as well. Thankfully, I remembered the piece of paper I had in my jacket from taking notes during the call.
Sophie the Giraffe works as a, well, okay, well, that's all the information we have right at the second time. Tricky deductions might require new perspectives. Press D-pad down to get additional guidance at any time. Okay.
The two desks on this side look unused. It's a list of all the bus drivers. The most busy driver out of all four seems to be Petrovich.
Okay.
I'm the only one here in the operating office. Can you imagine? I plan all the bus routes and make sure the buses are on time. Isn't that so cool?
Don't you have an angry customer shouting outside about the buses being late?
Really?
Salami.
That's a lot of salami.
That is a lot of salami. Let's take a look at you, Almondas. Escargot. Salsiccia? I don't know. I've never seen that word before. Brazil. I also don't. It sounds familiar, but I don't know. Bearbus.
Their buses don't go very far.
Okay, what's this?
It's a list of all the
that's
the
bus
most
drivers.
busy driver.
Okay. This is a thing right here. I wanna. Oh. Ow. Ah, there we go. I'll see. Whitlock. Me and sexy aliens? What? So I guess I was right in the saucy category.
I wonder if there are clues to her password. I don't think I have enough information to crack it yet.
Okay, let's see. Bloodshot eyes. Tired. Headset. No? Yes. Energy drink? Yeah. This is about right. Alright, let's talk.
This is Fairbus. How can I help you? This is the third time you're calling. I'm telling you, your ex-wife did not cancel your booking.
She, looks busy.
Okay, let's see.
The dimly lit room seemed to promise well-kept secrets and rumors.
Let's take a look. Angry brow. Coffee stain? Baby food. Ah. Good day.
What a fancy nameplate. It says Ernst.
How are the detective things going, Mr. Detective?
It's Mr. McQuacklin.
Right. Apologies. Are you planning on staying in my office much longer?
I'll have to inspect the entire premise to do my job correctly.
Well, hurry up.
Is the key to solve? No, it's to ask about shit. Okay. Alright. So,
It's a
let's
letter
see.
for an application for a promotion to Senior Customer Service Agent, signed by L. Angst.
Okay.
Is it normal to have a huge painting of your family in your office?
What are you doing with my family's portrait?
Sorry.
Okay. Get out of here. Could add to the journal. The bear is... Okay, how come I can't? Ernest. What was his first name? Her. Okay. Ernest. I don't think that's his first name. I think that's more his title.
In here must be the crime scene. First, I want to find out who the people in the office are. It will make things easier in the long run. I'll need to remember to write everything down in my deductions.
Okay, well then let's figure out who everybody is then, shall we? So I don't think you're Laura. Okay. Let's
Detective
revisit.
work isn't easy. The thing that bothered me in particular was
Suspects.
I couldn't wrap my head around the suspects, especially their
Names.
Once I knew someone's name, I had to write it down on the suspect's page in my notebook. Only then could I interrogate suspects about their opinion of other people. Finding out people's names was a whole other task, though. Often, there are clues in the environment that they work in. Be that documents, digital or analog, or remarks of their coworkers.
So helpful.
I need to ask you some questions.
No, I'm sorry. You can't take your 12 trombones on the bus. What? Can't you see I'm talking to a customer? It's company policy. Nothing I can do. Goodbye.
Do you know anything about who called me here?
What are you talking about? Listen, I have a million more emails to answer, and there are 50 people in the phone queue. I have worked 10 days in a row, including 3 night shifts, and Manfred still doesn't want to give me a raise! Just leave me in peace!
So, you have no clues for me?
Okay. So then I think this is Manfred. Awesome. And she asked for a raise, and there was a raise request on this desk here. We could go back and take a look.
It's a letter for an application for a promotion to Senior Customer Service Agent, signed by L. Angst.
Okay, L. Angst, which I kind of figured her name was Angst because that's kind of on par. So, Angst, Laura. Which means you're using a cup that's not yours, my guy. Alright, let's see if I could figure out his name.
Do you have any idea who picked me to investigate?
No idea, but I'm so happy you're here. I have a copy of your book. The Early Bird Catches the Criminal. Can you sign it?
Sure.
Yeah, I guess so.
Woo! Thanks so much, Mr. Duck Detective. I won't ever forget this. This will become a core memory.
What do you know about Manfred Ernst?
I think he likes me. He's the only one who doesn't shout at me.
Okay.
What do you think about Manfred Ernst?
Oh, he's a great guy. I just wish I'd finally get a raise. Yes, sorry, this is Bear Bus. Your bus will be 3 hours late.
3 hours? I'd be protesting too.
What is your relationship with Sophie Windheimer?
Excuse me for a second. Oh man, I don't know how I'd survive the office without her. Sucks that she's at the reception. I would have loved to have her in the office. I'm back. Yes, please collect your toddler from the bus station.
Okay.
I shouldn't go outside yet. I need to find out who the people in this office are first. Did I remember to write down their professions in my deductions?
Oh, great. That's what I was doing. Is a receptionist. The bear is Manfred, and he is the branch manager. Laura, the cat, works in customer service. The crocodile called Blank works in the operating office. I don't know his name. Right, he's the only name I don't really know. So let's go talk to Sophie.
So, do you have an idea who would have hired me?
It's about the incident, isn't it? Sorry. No idea.
What can you tell me about Laura Angst?
Laura needs to chill out. I do love her, but if she keeps living like this, she'll have a heart attack by 23.
Okay. I've got everything here.
Oh, hello. How are you, Mr. Duck Detective?
Okay. Oh, I missed this. Freddy sucks. Stop with the post-its. Employee of the month. Insert photo here. Alright.
I'm not sure I'd feel particularly appreciated.
Let's go back in here. Talk to Manfred again.
Was it you who called me?
No, I never heard of you before.
That's unusual.
It's good you're here, since there has been some unrest.
What do you know about Laura Angst?
Oh, she's a fantastic employee. She basically does the work of 5 people.
So give her a raise. Just saying, my guy. Tip. Okay. Because I think this guy's Freddy. But I don't have a last name. So let's see. Freddy. Am I missing something? Okay, I got lucky on that one. Okay, Freddy Frederson. Alright, let's head into the kitchen then, since we've got everybody's names.
In here must be the crime scene. First, I want to find out who the people in the office are. It will make things easier in the long run. I'll need to remember to write everything down in my deductions.
Oh, crap. Yeah, I've got...
Detective work isn't easy.
No.
I was sure I would be able to...
Gotta go this way. Suspects. Gotta go down here. Crocodile called. Freddy works in the operating
Now
office.
that I had worked out these names, I was ready to check out the crime scene. Let's see where that lunch got stolen from. Then I could finally talk to my client. As soon as I entered the kitchen, the comforting waft of cheap white toast entered my nostrils. I knew I had to stay strong. This wasn't what I was here for.
Oh, bread?
Stop eating the icing! Can't you wait a couple hours?
Quack.
Margaret, if it wasn't
Oh, no.
for these
It
pants
is
almost
8
bursting,
o'clock.
I'd have this for breakfast
Which means I gotta
every
turn
day.
these back
Yes,
on.
yes, and you can have it and so much more later, when we're done preparing.
Yep. Alright, let's see. Halloween. Look at it's freaking bats. I love Halloween. Cancelled! No! Why? I'm so upset. That's upsetting. I was genuinely happy. I was like, Halloween party.
Office parties are a bad idea anyway.
No,
They stopped
screw
doing
you.
them at the precinct after the, jam incident.
Parties are fun. I say as an introvert. Let's see.
Gross. I doubt they washed their hands after leaving that greasy handprint.
Looks like a crocodile handprint to me. Alright, let's see. Whisk. Girl, me too!
Yes, dear?
I'm Eugene McQuacklin, detective, and I need to ask some questions.
A detective? How exciting! What's the most gruesome murder you've seen? How many dead bodies have you encountered?
It.
No one died, but I investigated a case once where 5 little pigs robbed a bank. Caught them red-handed, and got myself an article in the Goose Times. They called it the Piggy Bank Case.
Did someone get shot?
What? No!
Beaten up?
No.
Lame. Okay, let's see.
Do you know anyone here who could have hired me?
To be honest, everyone was quite shocked by the lunch theft. And no one told me they've called a detective! I don't know what's going on at all!
Can you tell me anything about Laura Angst?
Oh, she's such a hard-working girl. I heard she secretly studies for her online bachelor's during work. You need to keep this a secret, though.
What do you think of Sophie Windheimer?
She doesn't have the easiest life, you know. She just had a terrible breakup with her ex. But don't tell anyone!
Oh, it's a Star Trek logo. It looked like an A, like a bubbled A.
Dishwasher's broken again. What's wrong with these youngsters? Don't know how to treat things with respect? Why would they put the mugs in face up?
I'm a private detective, and I'm here to investigate a case.
Is that so?
I need to find my client. Do you know who it could be?
Freddy's a bit of a weird one, so I'd imagine you would call detective. Personally, I feel we're doing just fine, and don't need no messing about our business around here.
Sus.
Do you get along with Manfred Ernst?
He's a stubborn one. I do respect that.
Would you say you enjoy Freddy Fredderson's, company?
Huh. If anyone needs to learn to respect their elders, it's that moron.
Margaret?
So, this must be the crime scene. This note is curious. Gross. I doubt they washed their hands after leaving.
Okay, we've done that. We've done this. We've done this. Okay, let's see. Margaret. Say Rufus. Idris.
Surely you must have some interesting stories.
I almost died that one time when I got myself into trouble with the Teething Turtles Mafia. That incident taught me to stay away from beautiful ladies in red.
Did they break your kneecaps?
Huh? No! You can see that I can walk just fine.
Okay. Okay, her name is Whitlock. Okay, I wasn't sure. Whitlock. Okay.
The PC is on, but the person who works at this desk seems to be on a break. They only have a single person answering the hotline right now? That's surprising.
Okay, I'm missing some information. I could go... Looks like there's more information to get from those guys now that I've unlocked a few things. So let's go in here real quick. talk about.
What is Rufus Sedaris like?
Not the greatest janitor, but he came with the building.
Okay, came with the building. It's the only information I can get from you.
Can you tell me more about Freddie Frederson?
Let me put you on hold while I find the route for you. Freddy? He gets paid more than me. Can you imagine that? What an incompetent waste of office space. Hello, this is Laura again. I checked the bus routes and found that.
Okay. Talk to Freddy and Sophia again.
What can you tell me about Margaret Whitlock?
She gets really angry with me when I don't return mugs to the kitchen.
Why don't you just return them?
I do! Just not every day.
My guy, you've got like 4 on your desk and 1 in your hand. It does not need to be that way. My goodness.
How are you getting on with Margaret Whitlock?
She's sweet and all, but she can't keep her mouth shut. It seems like the office knows more about my personal life than me.
Yeah, I know a few people like that. Okay. There's more that she could say? Okay, let's figure out what else she can say. If I had known there was more, I wouldn't have left.
I'm so bored. I don't understand why such a small office needs a reception. I'm just here to keep the angry customers out.
Okay. Go back to the kitchen.
Are you getting along with Rufus Sedaris?
You know, the two of us are from the older generation, which means we understand each other well. He is quite harsh towards the younger ones, though.
Okay.
Maybe. That'll teach them a lesson.
What is your relationship with Margaret Whitlock?
Ah, she's a true sweetheart. We have our weekly mahjong evenings.
Okay.
Surely you must have some interesting stories.
That's an inappropriate question.
Okay. There's in that room. There's through that door. So let's go through that door.
The cold air ruffled my feathers, and I wondered what kind of sorry soul was standing all alone in the rain.
Hey man, this isn't the bus stop. You'll have to walk south to the central bus station.
What? I'm not here to take a bus.
Horse.
I'm investigating a case here at Bearbus.
Oh, do you mean the lunch that got stolen?
Exactly. You know who called me?
Nah, too busy minding my own business. I don't talk much with the customer service folks.
Okay.
What do you think of Sophie Windheimer?
Man, I wish she'd let me talk to her.
Do you, like Freddie Frederson?
He's a pretty funny dude. Loves to rant about detective novels.
What do you know about Rufus Sedaris?
I don't think he likes me very much, to be honest. But then, doesn't feel like he likes anyone at this office. Except for Margaret, I guess. Do you think they have a thing going on?
I don't work here.
I thought you were a detective.
Someone left their bag here. Ugh. It's full of dirty gym clothes.
Okay. Alright. I can still get information out of him. We can get information out of the kitchens again. And back in the office. But I think I have a name. Alright. Let's see. Because his or her lunch was stolen by a coworker. Okay.
Oh, it's cold out, but if I go inside, I have to face Sophie.
Okay, so he's got like a major crush on Sophie. Still information I can get out of him. Why? Oh, the duffel bag.
Do you know anything about this bag?
Oh, it's really strange. Things in it disappeared, and others appeared. Very suspicious.
What are you even talking about? Is this your bag?
No.
Everyone here is being really unhelpful.
Okay, that's it for here. Alright, just about everybody except for, Laura. So, I'm gonna go back inside. I'm gonna go to the kitchen again. Let's see. Duffel bag.
Do you know whose bag this is?
Isn't that Freddy's?
Okay.
Do you know anything about this bag?
Why are you going around pushing bags into people's faces? Ugh, what's that awful smell?
It's, dirty gym clothes.
Okay, talk to you.
You're still here.
I have a feeling you're not enjoying my company.
Not particularly.
What can you tell me about Boris Petrovich?
He's, not the most reliable worker. But it's difficult finding replacements nowadays.
Okay. Okay, let's see.
Is this your bag?
Huh? No, mine's over there.
The one with all the salami?
Yeah,
Why do you need so much salami?
that's not mine. It was just there. A really nice surprise.
Do you get along with Boris Petrovich?
He's a chill guy. I take the bus sometimes to go to bouldering conventions, and then we get to chat.
Okay.
What kind of a person is Boris Petrovich?
Ugh. I don't know what I saw in him. I mean, I guess he's good looking, but my god, is he boring.
Okay. Margaret, the sheep, works in customer service. The penguin is Rufus, and he works as the janitor. Boris, the buffalo, is a bus driver.
Now that I had everyone's name and job, it would be easier to figure out what was going on.
Okay.
It says server room. It's locked.
Convenient. Okay, I'm missing something somewhere. Oh, goodness. Okay. Let's see. I'm not gonna sit here and do that. I'm not. So I need to. Need to explore a bit deeper somehow. Okay.
The two desks on this side look unused.
Dishwasher's broke it again. What's wrong with these youngsters? Don't know how to treat things with respect? Why would they put the mugs in face up?
Oh, goodness. Okay.
Detective
this.
work isn't easy. The thing that bothered me in particular was, did I really inspect everything there was in and around the office? It's important to talk to everyone and question them about evidence as well. I always had the option to check the map in my notebook.
I'm missing something.
Detective work isn't easy. The thing that bothered me in particular was to find out who hired me for the job. I had to pay attention to the crime scene in the kitchen. Are there any connections I can make to the people in the office? I need to also consider that not all identities are clear yet. That's something I will have to work out later.
Okay.
Detective work isn't easy. I was sure I would be.
Through this. Ugh. Well, this stinks.
Surely you must have some interesting stories.
That's an inappropriate question.
Maybe I should leave the dishwasher broken for a bit. That'll teach them a lesson.
Gross. I doubt they washed their...
Surely you must have some interesting story.
That's an inappropriate... Do you know anyone here who could have hired...
To be honest, everyone was quite shocked, and no one told me they've called it a I don't know what's going on. It's
I'm a private detective.
Is that...
I need to find my...
Freddy's a bit of a weird one. So personally, I think...
I'm missing something, and it's probably something so flipping obvious.
So, you really don't know who called me?
Nope. But I always talk about you, so someone must have gotten the idea from me.
Okay.
I need to ask you some questions.
No, I'm sorry. You can't take your. What? Can't you see I'm talking? It's company policy. Goodbye.
Do you know anything about who called me here?
What are you talking? Listen. I have a million more emails to answer. I have worked 10 days and Manfred still. Just leave me a.
So... I'm investigating a case.
Oh, do you mean the lunch?
Exactly. You know who called me?
Nah, too busy minding my own business. I don't talk much with the customer service folks. Hey man, this isn't the bus stop. You'll have to walk south.
What? I'm not here to take a bus.
Oh, if I go inside.
So, do you have...
It's about the. Sorry.
Hmm.
It says it's locked.
I'm missing something.
Was it you who called me?
No, I never heard of you before.
That's unusual.
It's good you're here, since there has been.
What am I missing?
What a it says.
Apparently a lot.
It's a list of all the most busy driver. Is this your bag?
Huh? No, mine's over there.
The one with all the salami?
Yeah,
Why do you need so much salami?
that's not mine. It was just there. A really nice surprise.
Hmm. Okay, I gotta... Let's go out front. It's like the only place I haven't been yet. That's not out front.
I can't leave now. I need to solve the case.
Okay, well, I guess that's not happening. Hmm. Okay, we're gonna start at the very top. Okay. So Margaret and Rufus have their food in here still. I don't know who uses paw prints as their signature of that's mine. So Margaret and Rufus couldn't have stolen it. They have their own food, I guess. But sharp claws. Okay, so sharp claws. Who all has sharp claws? Freddy. And Manfred.
So it was Laura who called me. I needed to discuss the case with her. You're my client? Why didn't you tell me?
Can I put you on hold for a second? What? Well, you should have told me. You're the duck detective.
What are you? I'm a duck. I'm wearing a trench coat.
So, is Freddy getting fired or what?
I'm, working on it.
Ugh. It can't be that hard. Sorry, I'm back. Yes, let me walk you through the booking process.
It was time that I found out what happened with the lunch theft. And what they were planning in the kitchen.
Okay, so that wasn't just a random click of the button. I know that I had done that a couple of times. But, I decided to put Laura there because she's the only one who would have a paw print like that. And the burrito that's stacked up against it had a paw print. And that was my line of thinking, was it was Laura who hired me. And she also was the only one to not directly say, no, I didn't hire you. So that's where my line of thought went. Believe me or don't, that's how it went. Okay. Now that we've moved on, Laura hired us. And she thinks that it was Freddy. But I don't think it was Freddy. I think he grabbed the wrong gym bag. I think it might have been Boris. But I don't know. Let's see. Okay, it says that we have all of this. Let's see. Blank is planning a blank for... Is planning a blank for blank. A surprise birthday party for Sophie. Blank is being blank by blank because blank picked up the blank blank. Blank is being framed by blank because Freddy is being framed by blank because Freddy picked up the wrong bag. Boris? No? Okay. Freddy is being framed by blank because Freddy picked up the wrong bag. Okay. Blank is planning a surprise birthday party for Sophie. And I'm pretty sure it's a birthday. Yeah. So birthday party. I want to say Laura because they're good friends. No? Okay. Alright, let's take a look at the map. Okay. Let's see if we can find who is putting up together a surprise birthday party. I swear to God, if someone steals my mug again, I'll end them. It's Sophie's birthday next Thursday, just saying. Laura from customer service is way too loud. I can hear her keyboard all the way to my desk. Okay. Let's see. You'd think it'd be Laura because... Oh, Margaret's doing it. Okay.
Margaret was planning a surprise birthday party for Sophie. I see. He didn't actually.
Oh, because she's
forget
got the
her
whisk and
birthday.
she's cooking. She's baking currently. Okay, yeah. Okay. Brain got there eventually. Okay. Maybe he's being framed by Manfred. No? Okay. By Laura? I doubted it. Okay. Freddy is being framed by blank because Freddy picked up the wrong bag. Being framed by the Salami Bandit. We don't know who the Salami Bandit is
It was
yet.
as I thought.
So we're just...
Freddy Fredersen was actually being framed. This office wasn't as boring as it looked. When Freddy took the bus back, and he went to pick up his luggage, he must have picked up the wrong bag. This happened because there was another bag that's identical to his. The bag that he picked up belonged to the Salami Bandit. This made him a target, and to get rid of Freddy, the Salami Bandit decided to frame him.
Everyone, it's time for you know what? Okay, get into position. I just texted her, so she should be here in a...
Huh? What's this?
Surprise!
Oh, surprise!
No way. This is all for me? Huh? A letter? Oh.
Salami? What a terrible present.
No, you silly idiot! The real present got stolen and switched for Salami!
It's the Salami Bandit!
I saw an awful lot of high-grade salami in Fredrickson's bag.
And now there's no question who the perpetrator is. I've been telling you all along, we can't trust Frederson. By the end of the day, he'll be fired. Mark my words.
Seems like a bit of an overreaction to a present being stolen. Or is there more to it?
Sophie received following presents from her colleagues. Okay.
It's a heart-shaped necklace. Ugh, looks tacky. Someone gifted Sophie a plushie. It says, limited edition.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, God. What did I just read?
Buongiorno. B E Q U I E T O B no reason why that should be. B E Q U I E T. Be quiet. O. Or, and it's probably going to be quiet or else. E. L. S. E. Be quiet or else. Okay. Edgelords is an interesting word there, though. I don't think it's Rufus because he wouldn't know that kind of terminology. Neither would Margaret. She wouldn't know that kind of terminology.
I wonder what the purpose of that letter is.
Okay.
Can you tell me something about this letter?
Sophie won't even talk to me about it. I don't know what to do.
It'll be okay. You have the duck detective here to figure everything out.
What can you family too. Leave me alone.
Do you think she liked my present? I mean, now she's crying, but I think I saw a sparkle in her eyes when she opened mine. Huh, I should really get back to work.
Okay, so Laura's is not the one that's missing.
That's not nice at all. Who messes with someone's birthday?
Okay. So many people to talk to. Okay, I think I know who gave the book. Margaret gave the book. I think Laura gave the plushie because she would know Sophia well enough to know that a limited edition plushie would be great present and wouldn't give a tacky heart-shaped necklace. So let's see.
Do you know anything about this letter?
Well, it's obviously a cheap prank by Frederson. Only he would find this funny. I'm guessing you're ready to present legal evidence of Frederson's misconducts.
It wasn't Frederson.
Everything is pointing towards him.
I will present the true culprit soon enough.
Well, I don't really care how long it takes you. This will be Frederson's last day.
Okay.
You definitely don't want to be Laura's enemy.
Give me 2 seconds. Okay. Let's see. Can't ask him one question.
They really think I've done it. Duck Detective, you have to help me. You know it wasn't me, right?
Did you not think it was strange that your bag was full of salami?
I don't know. I thought someone gave me a salami surprise. I'll eat salami sandwiches for breakfast, lunch, and dinner from now on.
Okay. Do.
What do you think about this letter?
People don't know how to write letters by hand anymore. What's with the weird line breaks?
I also like less than 10 trombones. Okay.
What do they have against potatoes?
Maybe it was too romantic. Did Sophie ask about me?
She didn't.
Ah, I see. Maybe I should have gotten her something more expensive.
Okay, I think Boris gave the necklace. Bag, books, letters, necklaces, nothing plushies. Okay. Could have been Rufus gave a book. I mean, he did write it. I still think it was Margaret. And nothing wasn't stolen. Okay, take a look at the computer, ask him about something.
So, what happens to the cake now?
Well, the cake got stolen. Rufus gave a book? Or did Laura give the book because of that? And then... Okay, I think the cake got stolen. Because I don't think I saw the cake. Hang on, let's go back to the kitchens. No, because there was cake on the table. Yeah, like, what? Okay. So, a cheap necklace, a book, plushie. I still think it was this. But I don't think I have the information I need for this. Do I? So then I have 9 of 9. Okay, so I think I got this wrong. Let's read this. Oh my god, that's horrible. That was hard to read, too. Okay. Anything new here? Okay, no, but there is some information I can get from the computer again. Is it this computer that I can do, or... Oh. We're gonna start at red. Hide. Alien? B. Lady. Captain. Purple. Skinned. Blue. Haired. Okay, Captain Brightbeak stared deep in the alien's eyes. There were 12 of them, and they were red, the eyes, not the aliens. The aliens were blue, and they were 43. All of them were shiny metal armor, which shined like something shiny made of curved metal. The lead alien stepped forward. Captain Brightbeak could tell it was the lead alien because it was the only one who stepped forward. It was also the most beautiful, the only one with purple eyes. It made a noise that sounded a bit like talking from a hole that looked a bit like a lady's mouth. The translation device the captain had invented word into action, translating the words into the words he could understand. Hey, you look cute, a mechanical voice whispered into his ear. Can I get your number? Okay. Me and sexy aliens. Okay.
That's not nice at all. Who messes with someone's birthday? That's not nice. Who messes with someone?
Okay.
What do you think of Sophie?
She doesn't have the E. She just had a terrible. But don't tell anyone.
Okay. I guess we're gonna go with blue armor. Because I can't see what color her eyes are. Blue armored alien. B. Lady. Captain. Alien. Damn it. Blue eyed. Alien. B. Lady. Captain. Alien. Skinned. Oh, I gotta enter it? Okay. Blue armored alien. Lady. Captain. Purple-eyed captain. Blue. Alien. B. Lady. Captain. Blue-skinned alien? Shiny-haired alien. Red-eyed alien. Red-eyed captain. Red-skinned, haired, armored, eyed. Blue, purple, skinned, haired, armored, eyed.
I cracked it. Let's see what secret she has on her computer. Who is this person she's messaging?
Hey.
So, nothing got stolen after all. It seemed that the salami present was intentional.
Okay. So the reasoning, because I didn't say it out loud. I decided to change Rufus to gave a book because he wrote it. Who else would have given it? Alright, I don't think anything got stolen because I couldn't figure out what the hell got stolen. Back to our regularly scheduled program. Blank are being blank blank from blank. Blank received a blank blank that contained a blank blank. Okay, Sophie received a birthday romantic contained a message contained a scary. Sophie received a nice silly silly scary romantic a scary letter, a silly letter.
Sophie was receiving threats. I needed to find out why.
Okay. Salamis are being illegally imported from Brazil. Escott. Escargot. Hollandas.
That explains all the high-grade salami. I just needed to find out who was behind this. The mystery of the salami bandit was slowly getting unraveled. Western goods are prohibited from entering and being sold in the East. This is why the salami bandit decided to make a business out of buying high-grade salami in the West, smuggling it to the East, and selling it at a high profit. Also, for some reason, Sophie received a letter from the salami bandit that had a hidden, threatening message. This was serious. I had to question all of the employees. Thanks for coming, everyone. Well, everyone except for Sophie. Where is she?
Slacking off. Playing on her computer phone, like usual.
She's having problems with her family. She was at her desk and said she needed a moment.
I will start then regardless. I have made my deductions and drawn some serious conclusions.
Oh, finally! Is Freddy getting fired then?
Who is the murderer?
What? No one died!
I'm getting framed! I'm telling you!
What a load of baloney.
He is right, actually. He is getting framed.
What? Why would anyone bother?
Ah, that is the question, isn't it? Why would anyone bother?
Get to the point.
It's through my observations that I uncovered a conspiracy.
This is ridiculous! Why are we still listening to a random doc that waddled into this office? I'm leaving.
I'm a certified private investigator and...
It's okay. Just tell us what you know.
Salami is being smuggled from Salsiccia using your very own buses.
Huh? What's going on?
Okay, this is going too far. I really have more important things to do.
Places, please.
Now that is really scandalous. Does that mean we're losing our jobs?
Maybe. Listen, everybody!
Like a minute.
It's really important that no one leaves the premises.
Don't leave the ranch on the plate.
I need to get back to work.
Oh, everybody's leaving?
I'm still here, Mr. Duck Detective.
Yeah.
Alright, where was I? Receptionist, so we got blank because blank wanted to blank. We don't have everything for that. I don't have everything for this. Okay. Blank, blank, blank to make him / her stay quiet about blank. Blank, 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 blank is the one that provides the blank to blank. The one that provides the salamis to... I don't know. Okay. go to maps. Gotta talk to everybody. Okay, where am I? I'm in the kitchen, so coffee pot and gator. Coffee pot. It's an awfully hot coffee pot. Okay, there's a coffee pot right there. Coffee pot. Okay.
This is getting intense, isn't it? Maybe you could need a little help? You seem lonely. I could be your assistant. What do you want me to do? Decipher messages? Talk someone into telling us the truth? Follow people around? I'm pretty good at that.
Just stay here.
Like this?
Yup, you're doing great.
Okay. So, coffee machine. That's the coffee machine there.
Someone forgot their phone.
Okay, let's take a look. Okay.
This is curious. Why would she write like this?
Okay. Boss's office. There's a bag here. We can't activate the damn bag.
Finally, Manfred is out of his office. Time to see what's behind his precious family portrait.
CS00BD. Oh, jeez Louise, no. Okay, it's a 3-letter. Where does it go? All the way to 9? A lot of combos. Okay, let's see.
Why would Laura recruit you to deal with the theft? Aren't there any other detectives who are actually qualified for the job?
I've been doing very well so far, if I do say so myself. The truth will be revealed in the end.
Huh?
Oh, who would hire me at this age? Oh, maybe I can be a real estate agent. I always wanted to be a rich real estate agent.
Okay.
This folder says Manual for CS Agents. How and when to create vouchers correctly. I'm falling asleep just reading the title. Someone is clearly obsessed with detectives.
Okay. The bag. Okay, obviously I already did the coffee pot somehow. So I can't do this bag. I don't even know if it's meant to tell me that there's a bag, but there's a bag there, and yeah. Okay, CS customer service. We can figure out something there.
She left? Just like this? Maybe she's at home. Should I look for her?
Sophie left! And she left a note on the desk.
Let's see. The last dialed number on this phone is 03051777.
No, go back.
Let's see. The last dialed number on this phone is 03051777. Can't believe she complained about this online. What a dramatic turn. I should keep this as evidence.
Okay. I gotta talk to everybody again. Okay.
Did you read Sophie's letter?
I did. Something's off. Something's different.
Could it be that it's not her handwriting?
This is the note Sophie left. Can you tell me more about it?
It doesn't make sense at all that she'd just suddenly leave. She definitely needs the money. And she would have told me. I'm her friend.
What do you think of this note?
It's no surprise she's left, is it? Would you want to work with someone you've dated in the past?
Okay. Outside. Kitchen.
It's not really a detective's job to spin crazy conspiracy theories, is it?
Sometimes the truth is pretty crazy.
Seems a bit cheap.
Have you seen Sophie's resignation?
no. I can't say it comes as a surprise. She never particularly enjoyed her job. It's difficult finding replacements nowadays, though.
What do you think of Sophie's resignation?
Oh? I guess Boris was overdoing it a bit with that present. I did tell him to cool off a bit. Why are people not listening to me?
Okay. So the bag is about the only thing left. Okay, so he's got okay. Customer service birthday was the 7th. Okay, he's got 2 customer services. I'm gonna say 0. No? Okay. 1? No. 4? No. Because the 4 bus drivers? I think I remember? I don't know. Okay, so customer services, he has 2 customer service people. Okay.
It's a letter for an applicant signed by...
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it wasn't that. He's got 2 customer service people. I don't know what the 00 means. Okay, so he's got 2 customer service. I'm gonna say 8. And then the birthday was 7. No? Okay. Alright, let's see. What do I got here? Blank, blank, blank. To make him / her stay quiet about blank. Okay. The Salami bandit threatened, kidnapped Sophie. Stay quiet about Salami bandit. Okay. Blank got blank because blank wanted to blank. Okay. Let's see. CS00BB means nothing to me right now. So CS00. Okay, that means nothing right now. And I can't do anything with this.
What a fancy. It says,
Okay.
detective work isn't easy. The thing that bothered me in particular was that note on the safe had pairs of letters on it. I wonder if they're abbreviations for something. Haven't I seen them before? I should also look at previous deductions. But what could they mean in terms of numbers? What can I count here? Did I see any numbers around the office? The last dialed number on this phone is 03051777. It says it's locked. It's a list of all the most busy driver out of all four seems to be Petrovich. Someone it says
Okay, I need to actually do this properly, because, like, guessing is no fun. Alright, I mean, I could try 252. I doubt that's it, though. I highly doubt that that's it. See? Told you. Alright, let's see. It looks like a 4. Missing something.
Why would Laura recruit you to deal with the theft? Aren't there any other detectives who are...
I've been... the truth...
Huh?
Maybe I should write a book. It can't be that hard. Oh, maybe I can be... I always wanted to be...
It's a list of all the bus drivers. The most...
Okay. Hmm. Okay, there's numbers all around me. It's part of the issue here.
Detective work isn't easy. The thing that bothered me in particular was... there are still hidden things or areas. One is Manfred's secret compartment behind his family's portrait. And also, the server room. Additionally, I should question suspects about Sophie's...
I don't feel especially intelligent right now.
The last dialed number on this phone...
Sophie's parents are awful, you know. I wonder if that's what made her run away. Sophie left! And she left a note on the desk.
Does this mean I'll never...
Okay. I don't have anyone else to talk to. I'm still missing words.
Maybe I should write a book too. It can't be that hard.
Hmm.
Look what you've instigated. Now everyone is dilly-dallying around instead of doing their work.
Was that different before?
I'm afraid I'm not all that intelligent.
This folder says, "Men, how and when." I'm falling asleep just.
Why would Laura recruit? Aren't there?
I've been. The truth.
Huh? Why would Laura aren't there?
Nah, the truth.
I feel like I'm going around in circles. I feel like I should know what the answer is, and I don't. Just got 2 CS, customer services. Bus drivers. 4 bus drivers.
I did it!
Ooh.
Oh, I always wanted to open a ridiculously big safe. Let's see what secrets he has in here.
Keys. His handwriting is awfully similar to the Salami bandits.
Awful lot of security for a branch manager of a bus company. Wait, this keychain. Here it is. The key for the server room. Let's see what's hidden in here.
What are you doing?
Secret detective business.
Hmm.
The electrical sparks and blinking lights created a claustrophobic atmosphere. I definitely felt that I wasn't supposed to be here. What's he keeping in all these boxes? I don't think it's meant to do this.
Oh my god.
Has that been there the whole day?
Ah.
Honestly, this is nicer than my apartment. What's up with these bear bus vouchers on eBay?
Okay. Alright.
Sophie got kidnapped. There must be more to this.
Okay, the Salami bandit kidnapped Sophie to make him/her stay quiet about Manfred illegally importing salamis. About Salami bandit importing salamis. Salami bandit is the one that provides salamis to Manfred. No? Okay. Salami bandit kidnapped Sophie. Make him essentially quiet about Barabbas illegally importing salamis. Salami bandit is the one that provides the vouchers. Looks, buses, gates, enemies. Friends, lovers, lunch, salamis, vouchers.
Detective work isn't easy. The thing that bothered me in particular was... I need to analyze the letter in Manfred's safe carefully. I should also see if there is a connection in the office to what's going on in the server room. I need to have a look at people's PC screens again.
What are you doing in there? Snooping around, are we? That room is strictly off limits. I even put up posters.
This is for important detective work.
Huh? Why would Laura recruit? Aren't there any other?
I've been the truth.
Huh?
Okay, so wait a minute. That book. No. Okay. Alright, that book's there. That means Rufus. Okay, let's take a look. Wait on the month, TV in my room. Keep quiet about the thing. I think anything will happen to you. Okay. Blackmail. Alright, it helps if you pay attention. So, blackmailed Manfred to stay quiet about Rufus illegally selling vouchers. Margaret has things on her thing about vouchers. Well, it prides the vouchers to Rufus.
So this is
Finally.
what Rufus and Margaret were doing with the vouchers. It might be illegal, but this wasn't what I was here for. I needed to catch the Salami bandit. I quickly needed to find out where Sophie was being kept. I also couldn't let the Salami bandit get away with this. It was finally time to find out who was behind everything.
Okay. Sophie is at blanks blank under a blank. Okay. Okay.
It's a letter for an application signed by...
Okay, let's see. Server room, boss's office. Sophie is at Manfred's office under a box. Is at Barabus's station under a bus. Okay. Okay, Salami Bandit Station. Home under Salami this in a cake box bus fight trip. Salami Bandits home. A box bus cake trip. The station. Bear bus station on a trip bus cake a trip. Okay.
Let's. The last dialed number of.
She left? Should I look for her?
No, is that station? There, Buzz. Okay. Bearbus's office. Bus.
Oh my god! That's where she is being kept! It's important that I stayed calm now. I couldn't alert the culprit, or all of this will have been for nothing. I needed to first figure out who is behind everything, so I could confront them. Manfred is the Salami Bandit. That makes a lot of sense. Ironic that his handwritten note meant to frame Fredersen ended up incriminating Manfred instead. Something was missing here. Who else was involved with this? I had collected everything I needed. I just had to organize my thoughts.
Manfred is the Salami Bandits. Okay, all the salamis. Importing. Boris. Boris's accomplice.
The Salami Bandit wasn't working alone. It made sense for the bus driver to be involved.
Margaret is the Salami Bandit's lover, because she used to date Manfred, and the Salami Bandit needed someone who could convince Boris into helping. Okay. Need someone who could convince and the Salami Bandit. Boris and the Salami Bandit needed someone to convince Rufus into helping. No? Okay. Margaret is the Salami Bandit's lover. Because, no. Sophie is the Salami Bandit's lover because she used to date Boris, and the Salami Bandit needed someone accomplice convince Boris into helping.
I couldn't believe Sophie managed to talk Boris into this. Aha! I had it all figured out now. It was time that I confront the culprits. But first, I had to free Sophie.
Oh.
Sophie! What happened?
What's going on out here?
Why is everyone yelling?
This looks dramatic.
It's kind of a long story.
And guess who deduced said long story? The one and only Duck Detective.
Read the room.
This is how everything went down. The Bretzel Beerbus branch was suffering losses and had their budget cut as a result. Manfred, worried about the financial stability of his family, felt himself backed into a corner. This is when he became the Salami Bandit. He made his grand plan of salami smuggling and realized he couldn't do this alone. He recruited Boris, since it would be easiest for the bus driver to load and unload the wares discreetly. The bus would go through a customs check at the Salsiccia bus station first. And then Boris would take a detour to get the salami and load it onto the bus. This is why the buses always had a huge delay. It wouldn't be easy to talk Boris into crime, so Manfred convinced Sophie to join the team. Boris's obsession with her would make it easy for her to manipulate him into helping with their plan. Everything was going well until the Duck Detective, that's me, infiltrated the office. Freddy was meant to be the scapegoat for the crime, but I'm not fooled that easily. Sophie began getting cold feet and ultimately wanted to confess to the police. Manfred couldn't have this, so he interfered. In an outburst of panic, he abducted her and hid her in the luggage compartment of one of the buses. And this is why Manfred stole Laura's lunch!
What?
Everything is figured out, but who is truly guilty? Manfred, Sophie, and Boris are all involved in the smuggling. Who should get arrested for their crimes? Manfred was the mastermind behind everything. Should Manfred get arrested?
Yes.
He is the reason this all started in the first place. Of course he should be arrested. What about Sophie? Without her, the smuggling wouldn't have been possible. She manipulated poor Boris into taking the salami across the border. Should Sophie get arrested?
That's where I'm kind of... Okay, so my line of thinking is that, yeah, she convinced Boris to do it. She was involved in it. Yeah.
What she did was clearly illegal. She needs to face the consequences. Boris was at the end of the chain. Had he refused to take the salami on board, the plan would have not worked out. Should Boris get arrested?
I'm thinking so, because, like, you're still an accomplice. You could have said no.
He might have not realized what was going on entirely, but that doesn't mean he's not liable for engaging in the smuggling. All right, I've made up my mind. I will report to the state police. Manfred! Sophie! Boris!
And I do it again! Anything to secure my family's well-being.
I'm not sure grand-scale salami smuggling was necessary for that.
How else was I going to cope with all the budget cuts? If anyone actually worked in this office, we wouldn't have such terrible performance in the first place!
Hey! I work!
Yes, and then you keep asking for promotions. How am I going to give anyone a promotion if we have people baking cakes during working hours? And while we're at it, Rufus! How dare you embezzle money from the company and then threaten me?
That's... Rufus said we're only doing that until his book takes off. And then I'll play the lead alien in the movie adaptation.
Look who's going to jail now, Manfred. Not me, that's for sure.
I stand by what I said. I regret nothing.
What is this? If I had known that calling the Duck Detective would result in this, I would have never done it. You were supposed to find out who stole my lunch, not accuse my best friend of smuggling.
I knew this was a bad idea from the beginning. Why did Boris have to lose the bag? My my god, he is such an idiot!
I had no idea it was that important. Why didn't anyone tell me about the plan? You said your cousin was ill, and the only thing that would make her happy was the salsiccia salamis.
I should have known. If you're stupid enough to believe that, then you're also too stupid to bring a couple sausages across the border.
Wow, you really did quack the case, Mr. Duck Detective. You're just as cool as I imagined.
Not now, Fredderson. The truth. The truth is an ugly mistress. But it is my duty to throw bread to the fine beak of Lady Justice.
Huh. Interesting. Wonder why so many people chose not to arrest Sophie. Like, it's almost unanimous that Manfred was getting arrested. But why Sophie? Boris had less to do with it than Sophie did. Is it because it's her birthday? Interesting. Well, that was Duck Detective, The Secret Salami. That was really funny and really fun to do. I had a hard time. I had a brain aneurysm. And, yeah, I had a hard time. I'm intelligent, but I'm really bad at key clues. Really bad at them. But hang on, there was somebody I wanted to see who Manfred, Detective Sean Shiplock. I don't know who that is. Manfred. No, I don't know any of these guys. Alright, well, I was just curious. Anyway. I was having a hard time. I have a hard time sometimes with certain things. I get brain fog really bad. But this was really fun. Oreo the cat. Perfect. 10 out of 10. I look forward to...
Oh, crap. I completely forgot to collect my payment from Laura. Everybody already went home. How am I going to pay for the bus? Guess I'm walking home.
Ahem. Need a ride? I just booked this one. It's been such a long day after all.
No, thank you.
Come on, it'll be fun! Plus, you must be tired after all the detective work.
I really don't.
Please?
Yeah, fine.
Great! Now I finally have time to tell you all about my ideas for your social media.
Please don't.
I could get you tons of publicity.
No.
And imagine, we can team up,
Absolutely not.
and I can be your sidekick.
Ow. I look forward to doing more games like this. But thank you guys for watching. Detective was really good, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe because I really need it. I'm begging, please. All right, bye guys.